Okay, here it is. It just got delivered just now. This is a Kenmore fridge. 10.5 cubic feet. And look at that. Perfect fit. Got my freezer for ice and hops. I took all the trays out. And I left one's half a tray. Two of them were half a trays, not the full one, just a half of one. So I left one out so I can have my CO2 sitting on one, and I'll be able to have my containers of yeast on the other. Control the temperature. 2 kegs fit in there perfectly. But like I planned on doing, I'm taking this whole inside tray thing on the door out. All the screws are visible, so I can take it out easy. Because if I don't, it don't close. Okay, let's get started on this project here. Okay, I got all the screws out. A ton of them. Take this out. Move to the inside of the door. Got a big metal plate here and down here. So I'm going to have to get my taps like down here. It should be lower than I wanted, but it's gonna take some doing to drilling through this. So first, what I need to do, I need to take off all of this insulated stripping, door line stripping. Take all of this off the door here, and then re-screw it right back onto the door. So I'll be back when that's done. Okay, I got the weather stripping back on the door. And I got my 2 marks measured out for where I'm going to drill. So let's start that up. Okay, after we start, there's no turning back. Not harder than I thought it was going to be. Be right back. Okay, I got one through. Now, let's start on the other. Be back. Okay, holes are drilled. Took some doing. I guess I didn't have the right hole saw. Maybe this one was for wood. It took some doing. I'll keep it for wood. Okay, now get my shanks and my taps. These shanks already have hose barbs on the end of it. One in the other one. And one in the other. I had to run to the hardware store, get some big washers to put in the rear, because this is just foam insulation, and these washers would go right through it. So just tighten them up. Okay, that'll work. Straighten these out. Tighten them up just a little bit more. And I'll be back. Okay, I got my taps on. Like I said in my last video, the handles didn't come in the mail yet. I called them today, and they said they sent them on Friday, and today is Tuesday. So, just be waiting for that. Let me show you the inside. There. 2 kegs fit perfectly in there. Got my CO2 on the shelf in the back. Got my freezer up here for ice and hops. And this all fits in absolutely perfect. Okay, now I didn't feel like drilling any more holes for the drip tray, so I got a couple magnets I got glued onto the back. Speaking of gluing, this rubber stripping here, you got you can see light through the edges here when I screwed it back onto the door. So I got some Gorilla Glue. I'm just gonna glue this back onto the door so there's no gaps and no leakage of cold air. Okay, I'll get back to you on it. Okay, I got all the weather stripping back on. Glued it on all the way around. Took a while to do, but hey, it's worth it. So, all we got left to do is put on the drip pan. Originally I was just going to use magnets, but the magnets I had weren't good enough, so let's do some more drilling. Okay, here we go. Set that up. Level one. And that's level. 2 markings. Screws. And of course, that will fit. Okay, let's try this. Banged into it just a bit. That's all it takes. Just a little bit. Right there.
outdoor